Yes, guys, welcome back in the building. This is my first YouTube video in such a long time. I haven't filmed one in ages. And you guys, I am absolutely buzzing. The Premier League season starts tomorrow with Liverpool playing Bournemouth. Do be sure to join me for that watch along tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Kickoff will be at 8 o'clock, by the way. So, I've got doing two videos today because the Premier League. I'm doing my Premier League, my 2025-26 Premier League table predictions, which it will be this video, and then I'm doing the predictions for round one. So, if you guys are excited for the Premier League to start and you guys are excited to see me back, please be sure to go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post an amazing video. It's been, I can't believe how much I miss football. But anyway, guys, we are going to start in the relegation zone. And you guys already know the relegation zone. So last season, I predicted the 3 teams to go down, which they did. And I'm predicting the 3 newly promoted teams to go back down to the Championship again. In 20th place, I've got Sunderland. They are without Jobe Bellingham at the moment. And I don't see them, and they don't really have enough physicality for the Premier League. And I watched some of their matches in the Champions League. They weren't overly bad, but some of them were just awful. And honestly, yeah. So I don't think Sunderland will get in. I think Sunderland will finish bottom of the table. In 19th position, I have got Leeds United now. You Leeds United fans, please don't be mad. If you're a Leeds United fan, do not be mad. You guys, the Leeds United, they did well last season. I'm not gonna lie. They're good physically, but I don't really see them. I mean, I see them maybe winning a few games this season, but I see them losing or drawing all the rest. Because I don't think they have got good physicality, but they need better physicality for the Premier League, and especially it's a massive change from going into the Championship all the way back up into the Premier League. So yeah. And 18th, I've got Burnley. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Kai, why have you not put Burnley in 20th position? Well, because I think Burnley, they did really well in the Championship last season. I watched a few of their matches, which popped up on my home screen on YouTube. I watched some of their highlights, and they are really good. They've got good passing. They've got good physicality, but they need better physicality. And they just don't take shots. I mean, they don't test the goalkeeper enough. And when you're in the Premier League, you want to be testing the goalkeeper as much as you possibly can. Out of the relegation zone, 17th position, I have put Manchester United now. Last season, they finished 15th or 16th. I think it was 16th. Man United finished, 14th. Man United finished 14th last season. And they've signed some good players. They've signed Mateus Cunha, they've signed Benjamin Sesko and Brian Mbeumo. So they are decent signings, I'm not gonna lie. But Man United, not because I don't like Man United, but Man United I just don't think have got the squad depth. They don't have good enough players to get into to get anywhere into the top 10. And just a bit of transfer news. So Gianluigi Donnarumma has left PSG, and Man United think they can sign Gianluigi Donnarumma, but there is no way that is happening because Man United, they're just not in any European competitions this season because they lost into the Europa League final last season, which I was absolutely buzzing about, by the way. Yeah, but I don't see them getting Donnarumma. Anyways, now 16th place, you guys quite a few of you guys are going to be mad at this. In 16th place, I've put West Ham. Now, West Ham, they're good. They are pretty good, but their players, their players are getting old, too old now, and they don't have the same amount of physicality as they used to have when they did really well back in the 2015-16 season. Um, but I just don't see them. I don't know. I don't know. 15th place, I've put Crystal Palace. Now, you guys are probably surprised by this because they won the FA Cup last season. They also beat Liverpool in the Community Shield. We don't talk about that. But, yes, not the best at all. But I think Palace, they're going to be focused mainly on winning the Conference League because they've won the FA Cup. They're going to be in the Conference League this season. And I reckon all of their focus is going to be on that. And there's a potential they could lose Mark Gahey to Liverpool. And they could also lose Abriche Eze as well. And if they lose them, then I think they're going to mainly focus on the conference, the Europa Conference League this season, instead of focusing on the Premier League. And when you have the matches like you guys have some like professional football's experience, you do so many matches. You do Premier League matches, then you do Champions matches back to. I don't think Crystal Palace will get used to that, and I think they'll also be focusing on the FA Cup as well to win it. In 14th place, I've got Everton. Now, Everton, there's not really much to say about Everton, really. The only big news that Everton have had is they've got Jack Grealish on loan from Manchester City. But Everton, they're not very good physically, I'm going to be honest with you. They don't have good physicality. They just don't have pacey players like some other clubs do, and I just don't really, yeah. In 13th place, I've got Wolves. Now they finished. I actually can't remember when they finished last season. Let me just double check real quick. They finished 16th place. They finished 16th place last season. By the way, guys, my bad. Crystal Palace are going to be in the Europa League this season. So yeah. Back to that. And so, yeah. In 12th place, I've got Brighton. Now, they had an absolutely astonishing season last season. They did amazingly well. It was amazing. And well, I think they'll do well this season, but I think get towards the middle of the season they'll be tired and they will start switching off and making lots of mistakes, losing games, game after game. So yeah. In 11th place, I've got Aston Villa. Now, they finished 4th last season, which was shocking. But I've got them in 11th this season because they've lost Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford went back to United, but then he's gone on loan to Barcelona for this season. Already doing well for Barcelona. And they've got a good squad, but with Champions League that they're going to have this season, I don't see them I think they're going to be mainly focusing on that instead of the Premier League. So now, guys, we have made it. Thank you guys for sticking around. We have made it to the top 10. And I'm going to go from 10th place up to 1st place. And I'm sure you guys can already guess my predictions for 1st and 2nd place. But, if you guys know, write it down in the comment section now before I tell you later on in the video. In 10th place, I have got Brentford. Now, Brentford, I think they're going to finish 10th place because, yes, they're really good. They've got good physicality, good strength, good speed. But they've lost a few of their good players. They've lost Mbawembo, obviously, to Man United, which I don't even know why he would go from Brentford to Man United, but that was totally his choice. And Brentford also going to be probably focusing on like the Champions League and blah de blah blah. So yeah. In ninth place, I have got Fulham. Now, they had a decent season last season. They did really well last season. I'm not gonna lie, but this season I reckon they're gonna slip off a little bit. I'm not sure why, but then Fulham haven't made any transferred in the summer transfer window, and then plus most of their players are starting to get old now, and I just don't see them. I don't see them getting into the top 5. In 8th place, I have got Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth did really, really well this season, and shockingly, they are at the top of the table right now, but that won't last long, I hope. So, I reckon Bournemouth, they've got a really strong squad, good physicality, good mental, they've got good speed, but I reckon, I just don't... I think they'll get to a point in the season where they'll be really good, and I think they'll have a point where they just flop straight away. But yeah, anyways. In 7th place, I have got Nottingham Forest. They had a remarkable season last season, getting into the top 3, getting Champions League. And for me, personally, I think they're going to be focusing on the Champions League more than any other competition, because I think their plan is to get to the quarterfinal or the semi-final of the Champions League. Highly doubt that one. I reckon I reckon they'll get past the league phase, but I reckon they'll have to go through round of 16 qualification, and I think that's when they'll get knocked out. In 6th place, I have got Chelsea. Now, they are the Club World Cup champions. Obviously, they've got Cole Palmer, they've got Madueke, Enzo Fernandez, Joao Pedro. They've got so many talented players, Chelsea. And I think they're going to have a good season. I think Cole Palmer is going to be on top form for Chelsea this season. News has spreaded that him and his girlfriend, Connie Grace, have broken up with each other. Because I think what I've heard on social media is that Connie Grace wanted Cole Palmer to propose to her, but Cole Palmer said no, he wanted to focus on his footballing career. That's when they unfollowed each other on social media, and they've broken up, but Cole Palmer's got loads of time left. Anyways. Now, guys, we are into the top 5 of the Premier League 2025-26 predictions. In 5th place, I've got Newcastle United. Now, they had a great season last season, beating Liverpool to the Carabao Cup. This season, though, I think the reason why I think they're going to finish 5th is because Isak has said he's refusing to play for Newcastle this season. He only wants to join Liverpool. So Liverpool need to go all in on Alexander Isak before the summer transfer window closes, which will be closing in September. So it's open all the way through August, but it will close in September. And there's been a few fans that have burned the Alexander Isak shirts, posted pictures of them and Isak saying he's a traitor. But he just wants Liverpool. He's getting closer to his prime, and I reckon if Liverpool manage to pull off Alexander Isak as a signing, my word, they'll be unstoppable this season. I hope. Now, guys, we are into the Champions League qualification plate with a 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. In 4th place, I have got Manchester City. Now, last season they finished outside of the top 4. They finished 5th. Sorry, last season Manchester City finished 3rd. My bad. But I reckon they're gonna have a very I think they're going to have a very good start to the season, I reckon that as they get towards the middle and towards the end of the season, they're going to start flopping it. In third place, shocking probably some of you, is Spurs. Now, Spurs have got Champions League this season because they won Europa last season. But the thing is, Son Heung-min, their main striker, has left them. He's joined LA Galaxy or LAFC, LA Galaxy or LAFC. I've got no clue which one he joined, but he joined one of them teams. Spurs almost beat PSG in the Super Cup final last night. It ended 2-2, but PSG scraped through 3-2 on penalties. So Spurs already have bottled one trophy this season. But I reckon they're going to be going all in on the Champions League this season and focusing on that. Now, guys, you guys probably already know my top two. I'm going to say second place first, then first place. In second place, I've got Arsenal. Now, Arsenal have finished second place for the last 4 or 5 seasons. But with their new signing of Victor Gyökeres, I think they're gonna be. I know for a fact they're gonna push for this Premier League this season, but I think they're also gonna push for Champions League, and because for me I think they're gonna push for the Champions League, more than the Premier League is because obviously they got to the semi-finals last in the Champions League last season. Unfortunately, their run came to an end when they got knocked out. I think it was by Inter, but they had a solid Champions League run. And guys, first place, boom shakalaka, Liverpool FC. I've put them up top again. So this season, I reckon we are going to go on for the treble this season. We have made some absolutely astonishing signings. We've got Milos Kerkez, we've got Jeremy Frimpong, we've got Florian Wirtz, and we've got Hugo Nketiah, and we've got Giovanni, don't know his last name, but we've got another signing. But Hugo Nketiah, has already had an absolutely astonishing start to the season. So has Jeremy Frimpong, actually. Both of them scored in the Community Shield. That's when we went up 2-0. But then, like normal, we not like normal, but we bottled it. And we also, I think we're going to get Mark Guéhi, and I think maybe in the winter transfer window, I think we're going to aim for, in the January transfer window, I think we're going to get Alexander Isak. Yeah. But guys, that is it for my Premier League table predictions for 2025-26 season. Another video will be coming out probably very shortly. I'm going to be doing my round 1 Premier League predictions. It's been an awfully long time since I filmed a YouTube video, I'm aware of that. And it's also been a long time since I've live streamed a video. I was going to live stream the pre-season friendly against Liverpool versus Preston North End, but I totally forgot about that. Because I mean, it was the exact same day I got back from holiday. So it was, yeah, it was a nice holiday as well, to be fair. But yeah. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. See you guys in a couple of hours.